So immediately after his victory over Kell Brook, newly crowned IBF welterweight world champion Errol Spence was quick to call out fellow welterweight world champion, unified welterweight world champion Keith Thurman, and Manny Paqcuiao, who is the WBO welterweight world champion. He once one time responded on Twitter and said, before you can be crowned the king, you have to come and see me. You have to come see one time. I'm paraphrasing here, but that's basically what he said. So yeah, Spence is a very hungry fighter. This is why I picked Spence to win this fight. And I have to say, a subscriber of mine criticized me in the comment section of my post-fight video, saying that I basically sat on the fence for this Brook-Spence fight, and now I'm jumping out and acting as though I picked Spence all along. With the greatest of respect, anybody who's been consistently watching all my videos for Brook versus Spence, they will know that I've been picking Errol Spence from the moment this fight was signed. In fact, I think I was even picking Errol Spence before the fight was signed. And in all the live streams where I've been asked specifically who's going to win, Spence or Brook, I've always said Spence. I've never once deviated from my prediction that Spence would win the fight. So with all due respect, you did not listen to most of my videos on this fight, because if you did, you would know that I've been picking Errol Spence all along. I've never deviated from it. Yes, I said it would be competitive. Yes, at times I said I wouldn't be shocked if Brook won, but I always came back and said, look, I'm still picking Spence. I was steadfast and very firm and very clear in my pick that Errol Spence would win this fight. And he did. So, let's just get that straight. Anyway, and all the videos are still up. So go back and look at the back catalogue of me talking about Brook and Spence, and you'll find that I've consistently been saying Errol Spence is going to win the fight. Yes, I brought in the eye as a factor. I brought in the fact that he just lost. I brought in the weight. And all these different things as factors, along with Spence's style. I've always felt that Spence's style was wrong for Brook, and he's on the ascendancy, he's hungry. All of these kind of things I've said over and over again as reasons why I believe Errol Spence would win the fight. Never deviated from that prediction. And those who have been paying attention and listening will back up what I'm saying and verify it, if you don't want to go back and listen to the videos. Anyway, I admire Spence's attitude. He held it together in the fight mentally, as I thought he would. Very mentally strong guy, very confident, and very ambitious. This to him, he said before the fight that Brook is a stepping stone. He saw Brook as only a stepping stone to get to where he wants to get to. He has the same kind of attitude as Anthony Joshua. Because Joshua, when he beat Charles Martin, he wasn't over the moon. He wasn't jumping for joy. As far as he was concerned, this is just a stepping stone. Now, with Errol Spence is even more impressive, because Kell Brook is a hell of a lot better than Charles Martin. But Spence still sees this as a stepping stone. He wants to unify the division. He has very lofty ambitions indeed, Errol Spence. So you got to admire his attitude. He's a grafter. He's a grinder. He's not somebody that's about the glitz and glamour. He's a family man. He's got kids. He's got a wife or a girlfriend. I'm not sure if he's married. I know he has some partner with that he's got kids with. And he's just hungry for success in this game of boxing. He's hungry for those titles. He's hungry for unifying. Very determined young man. I noticed this attitude in him from the very early stages of his professional career. And for him to be calling out one time and calling out Paqcuiao and all these other people, I think is great. How would Errol Spence, in your view, do against the likes of Thurman and Paqcuiao? Keith Thurman is more explosive. He probably has more punching power than Errol Spence. Can he take Errol Spence's body punches? We've seen Keith Thurman nearly wilt from a body punch against Louis Collazo, a guy who was also a southpaw, like Spence. Bear that in mind. So, how would he do against Keith Thurman? How would he do against Manny Pacquiao? Drop your thoughts and views in the comment section below. It's happening, I'm out.